No, good afternoon. It's kind of a late evening in Lahore, Pakistan, and most probably it is already 10th of June 2025, and I'm being motivated, as usual, really amazed uh, by somebody. And guess who would that be? I mean, there were so many people I have already mentioned, but of course that has to be more than anybody else, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I am just, following this Q1 video blogs. I mean, this young, smart dude, most probably he had a great video blog going with Neil deGrasse Tyson and some other really notable Americans in his talk show. And I'll, but of course it's about Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then I'll give few one would know it or not, but let me give one of the great cues, but I'll have to start from a story, the story of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and something which fascinated our generation of when we were young and even today. I mean, I saw this documentary as well, made by Arnold, which could make some millions. This documentary where his bodybuilding career was really presented, and he asked his competitor to, I'll convince him to eat a little bit more ice cream or something like that before he would go to the competition, the Mr. Olympia, where he would be competing with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And so I was like, oh, is it jealousy or what? But then persistence is the key, my friends. Arnold Schwarzenegger is really intelligent, candid person. I mean, he's he's a hero, a genuine hero. I mean, a genuine person who changed the world. I mean, he has changed the world with his movies, of course, definitely he has changed. He has allowed the young generations to live healthy lives and be motivated with all the right guidance. I mean, he's candid and he's honest, but he is so intelligent that he expected that, are all that youth who's following me are intelligent as well, or would spend some time understanding him outside the United States of America. So Arnold Schwarzenegger, yes, they're, I'm not a youth anymore, I'm a middle-aged man, but again, yes, we have spent significant amount of time understanding somebody as significant, as spectacular as Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then we would, of course, it's natural, So who is more intelligent, Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Sylvester Stallone had this, Rocky Balboa, his own idea. He wrote the script, amazing movie. But then somehow or other, I would say Arnold Schwarzenegger gets the lead. And of course, he became the governor. And even in Pakistan, we were that much aware that you say, oh, so is he going to be the president of the United States of America or not? Well, of course, there's kind of a law where, you have to be a born American. So he could have. Everybody knows. I mean, all my friends in Pakistan would know that Arnold Schwarzenegger would have been American president. I mean, America has to be a great nation. And then, let me come back to something which might be a common theme. It's not really going to the gym, it's just about common sense and intelligence. Now, and it is about Arnold Schwarzenegger. I have interacted with Nobel Prize winners, Robert Solow, or David Letterman, or physics Nobel Prize winners, or economics Nobel Prize winners, and that they have taught me as well. But then I will learn a bit more, or guided then to really learn more through somebody like Arnold Schwarzenegger, somebody who is in his professional career has just celebrated as a Nobel Prize winner. Uh, this is some. He's a gift to younger generation who were representing 1980s, 1990s, and even 21st century, the decades. And he's still guiding us, especially still guiding our generation. So there is something going on in California. There is some kind of unrest here. So I just saw one of the best media briefings, one of the best that any American president could give, Donald Trump, with Goldman Sachs, and the president and all other distinguished Americans. And then they said, they have kept some kind of a delicate balance to them, represent all those progressive policies. And it is kind of a lot of liberals were really complaining that Donald Trump is kind of having some kind of a more focus with his speech, kind of facilitating peace in the world rather than interested in an American domestic economy or the issues of common Americans. Or it's like investment in the United States of America, and I think he and his team are it is maybe the American government or the business people, they have really achieved something as well. I mean, it's such a candid media briefing. I don't know if I'm correct about the perception I had with this. I mean, it's such a cool way that the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, could answer the questions of the press, the media. But then coming back to, so he said, somebody asked him, are you going to bring rangers to address that whatever this unrest is all about, and is it going to be turned into a civil war or a civil unrest? No, I will. They might appear to be Democrats, maybe. I'm not sure because I'm not really following it. It really started yesterday, this unrest kind of a thing. There must be cool people also. I'm somebody who rather than did so much of European Social Forum, where you wear T-shirts written with revolution, and brought them back to Pakistan, and all my friends would wear it. That's okay. I mean, protest is okay, but one thing should be clear, that no harm should be to the life or the material property of other people. Simple as that. But then maybe dynamics might have changed. I don't know, but I have a great cue for you, my friends. You are my friends as well. Protesters, at least those ones who only protest or register their protest. I mean, I would protest as well. It's good to then these frustrations you have about life. Protest is a good way to do that. Or going to the gym. I mean, the best is really to go to the gym. But again, anyway, I know that this vocal protests will help make you a more confident person, and more it will increase your stamina to really represent challenges presented through life's life's randomness, uncertainties. So Theo won. Arnold is sitting with a certain he's giving a certain expression. Where do you think he's humble? No, sir. I've been following. I'm lucky to have watched that great documentary where it just showed Arnold, and most probably that video camera was with his maybe any of his child or his friend, and he came back to the gym. He showed us those streets where he would come from Vienna, Austria, and then make his name. He would start out with the gym. He would tell such a spectacular story that how he would make his friends, one of his most best and sincere friends, and all that story. Also, his picture was still, in the gym. You would see Arnold, that gym would advertise that, if you want to know the secrets of physical fitness and then, intelligence, and being, if you want to transform yourself into somebody who can be identified with wisdom, you better follow that man, that is Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then he was, I mean, his humor is so excellent. I mean, it is amazing. And then what happened? There, a cop came, and Arnold was, well, oh yeah, I'm just, he said, so Arnold, oh yeah, so you are here in the town, in the street? Oh, so yeah, sir, of course, I'm just, walking by and just, trying to reminiscence about the past, this glorious past. It is such a humble, and I picked it. And then when the cop left, he said, you don't want to be, take the risk. I mean, one of the best scripts of one of the most fascinating science fiction movie or adventure movie would not really create that scene, those few moments with the cop, most probably Jim in California, or if I'm correct, city of California. I'm not sure about that, but I mean, the cop would say, oh, okay, all right. And he would make a brief while driving the car out with such an expression, which now in the Q1, he just persisted with that expression. Oh, you better not really take any risks with the cops. I mean, amazing. I mean, absolutely, Sir Arnold Schwarzenegger. Absolutely. And that's it, the real intelligence. I mean, such a high achiever would then tell the youth, I mean, why just to, create a story. I mean, imagine, and better to, everybody, the cameras are on the protesters. And there are police and this and that. And who is gonna really give you the hint, the right hint, to then, represent intelligence, represent something, an aura which represents physical strength, wisdom? It has to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, President Donald Trump really is very smart and intelligent and a wise person as well. I mean, at least I'm very sure about it. I know he is having a lot of critique from the liberals. The liberals voted for him as well. I mean, American democracy itself. So I would like Arnold Schwarzenegger to be friends with, Donald Trump. It's the same thing as, he has a great Arnold Schwarzenegger is an international personality, much similar to the American president. Just like we wanted to see that, not only wanted to see Arnold Schwarzenegger with just some Sylvester Stallone and Van Damme in a movie, but being friends with each other. It's some kind of it's even in the Bollywood, that the Hans should make a movie and be friends. So I'm kind of a normal follower of movies as well, and the celebrities. And I would say, oh yeah, why not? Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise can come in the movie, or it's the same with me as well. So I want Arnold Schwarzenegger and Donald Trump to be good friends. There are some good things that Arnold Schwarzenegger can convince with his wisdom and the way he really talks in such polite ways. He has been governor of California, so go to his profile, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and follow. It's more than a year old video, and so if you want, I hope you are in the loop with that. This is humble outlook. It cannot be more cool than this. Only if you have seen that video where Arnold Schwarzenegger would then address the cop who would just say hi to him, and then Arnold would say, no, you don't want to, talk smart, try to be smart with a cop, and then he would drive off. Again, best clip, I would say, a documentary, a relaxed documentary, which could any time would be better than those words shared by Arnold, and the way he talked with the thought, better than any movie one can have, one could make. Of course, I mean, series movie like, I mean, it's not. I'm not saying that Steven Spielberg or Jim Cameron, they could have great movie clips as well and scenes. That it was again one of the best ones. So now with that, I hope that California protests are resolved and uh, the uniform men in uniform, men and women in uniform, are treated well by the protesters.